Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to my home and welcome to our sacred space that I prepared for us. I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia here to do your daily pick tarot meditation. This meditation really is a great way to begin or continue a daily meditative practice. It is passive and easy to do, and it can always be added to and improved upon. There are also lots of ways to connect with me, and I love to do that. So do hook up with me, get on my link tree, and you can come find me in other places and see what's going on. See what adventure is awaiting you. I already have our thought of the day pulled. I'm going to um, read it from our book. From our book that came with this deck, and we pulled our thought of the day from the Moonology Oracle cards. And we have, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Now I'm going to read to you from the book about the South Node because it is very detailed. Don't let your past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it is opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? The card will also come as a sign that the situation or relationship that you're asking about is somehow becoming suffocating and toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and that there is some kind of addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Attuned to the moon, I release the past. Additional meanings for this card: a relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes, or your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive, or just because you do something, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. There's a lot of people telling me some things I shouldn't be doing these days. Maybe I'll pay attention to that. In the meantime, we're going to relate that card with the cards as we pull them up or as we turn them over, and we're going to go ahead and start with this green colored. Oh, did I show you the card toppers? No, I didn't. So you guys are going to pick your cards according to the toppers. So I am going to show them to you up close and up personal. They are all glass except for one of them. The red one is a semi-precious stone, but they're all precious to me. And we will check out this card. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords thinks before he takes action. There he is thinking right now, but he is a person of action. This is, and also a knight. This could be you, I think it is. It could be someone in your life. But this is someone who comes through as an effective enforcer. He believes in making things fair and equal, and he'll come in and make sure that that happens. He works for effective change where change needs to happen. And tuning into the moon, don't let your past hold you back. Well, let's just leave it at that. You can fill in the rest. When we're doing a personal card reading, it is a lot different than just reading one card. Reading one card is like reading one word out of a sentence. And this, if we were doing a private reading, I'd clarify that with some more cards, but we're not. So we're going to go ahead and move along, and just know that for you today, it looks like you're going to be busy. You're going to be leaving the past behind you, and you're going to be taking action of some sort in order to make a good change of some kind. Unless you take the part of this card where it says, just because you can do it doesn't mean you have to. So let's look and see what's under the bluish glass here. And you have the Five of Pentacles. Guess what card that is? This is the card I call the enabling card. So basically, it is talking about what the South Node was talking about. Somebody needs to be released. This relationship has gotten hurtful and toxic. When I see the Five of Pentacles and I think of enabling and I think of codependency, those are some very specific things. And I'm not real sure why I brought them up, because I think of them when I see this card. Is there someone in your life that the relationship is just past due? Have you been doing nothing but hurting each other and you haven't really had a time that was nice together in a while? Change needs to happen. And maybe you need to release yourself from that situation. It's not always possible. Sometimes we live with others or family members, and divorce is just not even a thing that can happen with that. So what do we do in that case? Well, there are ways to withdraw from that person, hopefully, without having to move out. I don't know, that just seems like I just made it such a more difficult situation, but I kind of feel like there's more than one of you out there that is in a situation that is not one that you just get out of. And in fact, that's kind of the nature, oftentimes, of toxic relationships. So I don't have a lot more to say about that at this time. So we are going to move over to the next card, although I just feel a little like I hate leaving you that way. But this is, you know, when you find this video, the reading goes for a day or so. So hopefully this won't last and you will be able to find some solutions. We are going to turn over the card that's under the red sparkly ruby, or like the devil's eye from the Rescuers. And you have the Three of Rods, and you can see these look like two friends, two partners that are building something together. They're being very productive. They are also achieving, and they're also taking a chance or an opportunity. They've found an opportunity and excuse me, and they've decided to go for it. They've decided to work on it together. This is a card about balance and optimism. So it looks as though you found an occupation and someone to work with that's very pleasant. And I don't really see it relating to don't let your past hold you back. However, it may, in the sense that maybe this is your new job and you don't need to go back to your old job. It might mean something like that. And that's a nice card. And I don't feel bad about leaving you there with that. So I do feel bad that the camera wasn't focused. But we are going to pick up the card that is under the greenish glass here. And we'll see what you have. Oh, this is also a nice card. This is the Two of Cups. Now, these people aren't necessarily married, but they may be. That is a partnership. It could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. It could just be an agreement made. It could even be a work agreement, but because it's cups and not pentacles, I would say it's more personal. Every now and then it does mean a compromise. making a compromise with someone that you love and care about. And the more they're willing to compromise in certain situations, the easier it becomes, doesn't it? When it's your turn to compromise. Do you see those 3 little dots of water there? In this deck, every time you see 3 little drops of water, that means maiden, mother, crone. That's what that represents. So now that we've come to the end of our reading, we're here. I hope you were able to get something helpful or hopeful to help fuel your day ahead, or at least some insight into what might be coming to pass. Do take what resonates with you, but also please don't make life-altering decisions or changes based on a video pick a card, not even this one. Do call and book with me. Do like and subscribe and share. Come look for me on Keen after 4 p.m. every day, every weekday, keen.com. But you can also book privately with me, and that's also a little bit less expensive than Keen. Please like and subscribe this video, share it, and come back tomorrow. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you.